What's up, Waitingwithware family? Today is day
7 of Vlogmas. And today we decided to do something a little bit different. No, we're not in the car. No, we're not going shopping. And no, we are not taking you with us today. We decided to do a sit-down video. We asked our Instagram followers to ask us some questions and to tell us some assumptions they heard about us. Yeah. So, let's get started. The first assumption is for Jay, and it says, marriage life is throwing away your man card. How you feel about that?
You don't deserve a man card till you get a wife and responsibility. That's what I think. A man card. We really think a man card is supposed to be having all these women, sleeping with all these women.
Yeah.
Not committed to one lady. But bro, you get your man card when you get a wife, when you get a house, when you get responsibility, when you get your kids, you know what I mean? Let's see how you handle business. Then we'll give you a man card. That's what I think.
So the man card has to be earned. It's not just given.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Next.
Strictly for content purposes. This man funny. Y'all only got married to have sex. Check them.
And?
I'll tell you.
But no, we were going to get married. Actually, our wedding is in a few days. We were supposed to get married December the 12th. So we were going to get married this year anyway. I didn't want to be engaged long. So once I got engaged in March, I already had set my date. December the 12th is my aunt's birthday.
Yeah.
But when Corona happened and the pandemic, we just decided, what are we waiting for? Let's just go ahead and do it. And we were in the process of buying a home. We had started our process in January, and we were just like, it's not going to feel right being in a home, not being able to touch each other, not being able to, so let's just do things the right way. Got married in July, came in our house July the 10th. July 9th.
Tell me.
All right, so the next assumption is that you guys have a ton of sex now.
Let's be real. We have sex, bro. But it's not like, when you're younger and you just want sex every second of the day.
I think that was just only us when we were younger, though.
Okay.
I don't think everybody was doing that.
Everybody was doing that. But it's not like a ton. We do it when our body tell us to do it.
What's a ton?
Yeah, what's a ton? What's a ton, bro? Next one. Getting married youngs.
Bloop.
Boy, getting married young turns you into an old couple.
Honestly, this is a good assumption because a lot of people think that.
I like that one.
Like, a lot of people think even just being in a committed relationship and getting married and it's always just us, like, they don't have no fun or like she just, boring now. I feel like I have more fun now than I ever had.
Definitely.
We go to the club.
Watch out, bro.
But we have fun. Like, we know how to have fun without having people around us. We make our own fun in our house. Like, I'm telling you, it doesn't turn you into an old couple. I feel like if you are just an old soul person anyway, and you're just trying to do stuff for society to make it seem like you lit, you get married, you gonna still be like that. But that's not us. We always have been people that's full of personality, so just because we're married, we're still those same people that's full of personality.
Okay, what about your friends, right? You got a group of friends, all y'all hanging out.
Yeah.
And you end up getting married. They know you're going to get married, but you end up getting married and you don't hang with them no more, right? And now when you hang with them, like your desires and everything you had with those friends doesn't meet their requirements for you now.
So I'm the old friend.
So now you the old friend.
I feel like that's supposed to happen.
Now you the old friend.
I feel like it's supposed to happen. For instance, I'm not going out with my friends. I'm not going to the club. I'm not going out.
Yeah.
Not because my husband said I can't go out or wives don't go out. I'm not going out because I'm a wife and what I need to go out for. Like, what do I need to go out for? I can literally have that same vibe in my home. So, no, it doesn't turn you into an old couple. However, your perception, it just changed.
I think getting married, gives you a certain amount of maturity.
Yeah. Like, I have a badge now, so it's like, if you seen your principal at the store and you like, oh my gosh, she shop at Walmart.
Right.
Or like you see your principal at the bar. Being at the bar is okay, but you see your principal at the bar, you just kind of have a little more. You put her on this kind of like,
right.
Girl, what you doing here? That's how I feel about myself. I'm not finna be in the club, or I'm not finna be out or hanging with certain crowds. One, I'm a wife. I have a ministry. Like, girl, sit down.
Yeah, definitely.
Next.
Well, he told us this. Y'all are pregnant.
That's an assumption. The assumption is that people think we are pregnant. Guys, tell them.
No, I'm out of there. Don't play with me.
We are not pregnant. Sorry. Next.
House ownership.
You answer that. How is home ownership?
Home ownership is amazing. That's first. And now I'm gonna go over here to the right. Mm-hmm. Bro, when you sit in God's blessing, bro, and he blesses us with this house, it's even better.
Yeah.
But home ownership is definitely incredible. You do what you want. This is your sanctuary, bro.
It is.
You treat your house like how you want to treat it. You can chill. Bro, home ownership.
You do whatever you want.
It's dope, bro.
It's amazing.
It's dope.
Next. Okay, so this question is, when are you guys expecting to expand your family? I don't think we're going to tell you guys. Like, we're not going to tell you when we are expecting to expand, because I just think you should just respect that it's our personal journey. However, you'll find out when I post and I got a belly. But we both just kind of wanted to enjoy each other for a minute. We're not putting the time on it. We just know we want to enjoy each other. And then when God blesses us with the seed,
boom.
The expansion.
And boom. Next. Do y'all have pets?
Y'all want to see us argue on camera?
She want a cat so bad.
And he wanted a dog.
Should I give her a cat, y'all? Real talk. Okay, with the whole dog thing, I definitely do want a dog.
But you don't care so much about it?
Yeah, I don't care so much, but I do want a dog. But at the same time, if I have a dog, he's going to be in the house. But at the same time,
I don't want that dog.
I tell people to take their shoes off upstairs.
Yeah.
So I don't want a dog out on the carpet. Yeah. So it's just like.
But a cat is just so clean. And
should I give her a cat?
I just want one.
If y'all.
Okay, comment right now and say, give that woman what she want. Please. 10 comments and he just got to give me a cat.
No, that's too easy.
Okay.
I'm going to just go 10 more. 20 comments saying, get Asia a cat.
Okay. I'm going to be in your DM like, can you go comment on the video?
Look, 20 comments on saying, get Asia a cat. Now, if y'all do this.
You and their friend? Wait.
20 comments.
All right, you heard them. Next question. All right, so the next question says, do your families get along? I think that, yes, our families get along perfectly, but we haven't really had the perfect mixture to blend because we got married right during the pandemic. So, like, even our wedding was small, and then even when we got our home, we haven't had any home mixers, you know, where both families come together and enjoy each other. But it's coming very soon, and when they get together, child, it's gonna be a blast.
It's gonna be lit. Yeah, our families definitely get along. Both sides cool. How did you both come up to the conclusion that you love each other?
You can go.
What made me come up to the? I used to, you know how you can smell a fragrance. Mm-hmm. Like, if I'm at a store or something, I'd be like, that smell like Asia. Mm-hmm. That's how I knew I loved you. And then, we got together so young, but how she kissed me, it wasn't a nasty kiss at all, but when you kissed me, I was like, I ain't never been kissed like this, y'all.
My answer is this. I feel like it's levels to it. Like, when I was younger, I knew I loved him because it was just like, I cannot stop thinking about him. And he just doing all this sweet stuff, you know, puppy love. And then I questioned my love for him again once we got older and I got into college.
Yeah.
I questioned my love for him, and I was trying to figure out how do I know for sure that I love him, because we broke up, and I knew for sure I loved him when we literally did everything in our power to sabotage our relationship.
Yeah.
I mean everything. Like, I'm doing what I want to do because I'm trying to get away from him. He doing what he want to do. X, Y, Z, da 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 da. And it's like we purposely tried to sabotage our relationship and did things that we knew, like, he ain't gonna forgive me for this, and she ain't gonna forgive me for this, on purpose. And still was like, but it's just still something. Like, I just want to forgive you, or I want to move forward in the midst of all of that. And then my third time questioning my love for him was during celibacy. That was a different type of journey. Like, and then during the journey, I realized, like, I have to love him. I know I love him because in this moment, these 2 years, I'm seeing every freaking flaw there is. I'm allowing him to see all of my flaws. I promise you, he never saw me cry as much as he did in those 2 years. I'm being vulnerable. Like, I knew I loved him. So, 3 times in my life.
And I never questioned my love for you, because I really knew at a young age, like, bro, I love that girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I feel like I knew I loved you, but you just want to question yourself, like, are you just doing this? So the the college question was, are you just doing this because it's normal? Like, are you doing this because you're used to him? Are you because you're craving him? Or do you really know that you love him?
She was trying to break free. She can't break free.
Next!
She can't break free from this.
Alright, so I'm going to ask this for you. The next question is, how is the married life, and how does it feel to wake up to your love every freaking morning?
Man, this is my dog, bro. How's married life? Married life is... How is it waking up to Asia every morning? Don't you know every morning we turn over and we be like, watch out, bro. Like playing and stuff like that. But I love waking up to her though.
It's amazing.
You're so beautiful.
Thank you. It's amazing though. Listen. It could be the newlywed. It could be because we were celibate. It could just be because God favored us. But we have fun in our marriage. Like, we really do have fun in our marriage. We have fun in our home. Like, some mornings I get up and I'm just, like, touching on him because he likes physical touch. So I just touch on him and just speak over his life. Like, God, cover his heart, protect his mouth, the words that are coming out of his mouth. All of these things, sometimes I do that. Sometimes I just say, like, baby, good morning. I love you. And sometimes we wake up foolishness, okay? Like, get off me. What you doing? Like that. Yeah. But it's just amazing because it's freedom in a whole nother level. Next.
Oh, it's your turn.
All right, so can you be too young to abstain from sex?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Nor too old?
Nope. Bro, celibacy, bro, was so... I can't believe I did it. But it's like, that's how I know I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Had to be God. But, it was God. But, you never can be too young, never can be too old.
Right.
It's so much bigger than sex, though. It's like, it's just working on you personally. Like,
and building your relationship with God.
You should want to not have sex before you get married. You know what I mean? You should want to. I know it says it in the Bible, but just me speaking, bro, and me experiencing what God can do for you and do for your life, just try it out, bro.
Yeah.
Just try it out, bro. God really gonna show up and show out. He gonna really show up and show out. So I get emotional to talk about.
It's real though.
Bro.
It is a real topic. Like,
I would have never, bro. This was not in my plan, bro. It wasn't. Not even what I look like, but back in the day, what do I look like being celibate and waiting on God's voice and waiting on God's plan.
Yeah.
I wanted to do everything. I wanted to plan my life. But my plan wasn't big enough for me. Mm-hmm. God stepped in, switched some things around, shook me, took me through this, took me through that, took me through this, took me through that, broke me down, broke my heart down, broke my mind down, made me surrender to Him. Yeah. I fell into His arms. Then He started to show my life. Then He get to turn around and show my life. Mm-hmm. He gave me my vision. This is all
during celibacy.
Yeah. Showed me my vision. Boom, 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 boom. How big it is. Gave me the vision. Now He teaching me faith. 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 He giving me things. Keeping me on track.
Giving you things that, without a doubt, only God can give you. Right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, like, even that stuff. And then, through it all, I'm still getting rewarded. And I'm 20. I just turned 24. I'm having sex now. Yeah. It ain't going nowhere.
And we said that on a call to a couple. Like, if you just think about it, you don't know how long you're gonna be on this earth. But this thing that lasts is between 3 to 10 minutes, right? Mm-hmm. You're gonna let that thing stop you from abstaining for like what, 2 to 3 to 4 years
5.
For your life to be tremendous for the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. Like this thing just changes your life forever. And so it's like, you mean to tell me? And remember, the scripture that me and Jay goes by is obedience is better than sacrifice. Like, yes. God rewards obedience. So you mean to tell me that me being obedient to God for a period of time, whether it's 2 to 5 years, it could be 1 year for you, depending on what you and your dude want to do, get married soon, whatever, sets my whole life up for success, for abundance. Come on now.
For 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes.
For 3 minutes.
For 5 minutes. Come on now.
You know what I mean? Like,
come on.
Alright.
So this is our very last.
And then wifey go here. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
2 minutes.
Sometimes. Alright, guys, so we are wrapping it up. This is our very last question, and we're both gonna answer. I'm gonna let Jay answer first. So she asks, this is a question. When was the moment you knew, okay, it's time and I'm all in with God? So I responded to her and asked her to kind of go more in depth. And this is what she said. I said, are you talking about it was time for us to be celibate? And she said yes. And also just the individual and personal conversation or moment y'all had with God that made the ultimate decision to really change a lot of things and be serious about being sold out wholeheartedly of God and being celibate.
Want to go first? Mm-hmm. So I always say this. I always say, I don't even remember the transition for me. Yeah. And I literally woke up and it was just like, I want to do better. Mm-hmm. I literally woke up like, I didn't say these words, but I'm just saying. I woke up like my heart said, like, I want to do better. But for me, my process, I was going to church. And people might say like going to church corny or whatever, but going to church really, if you're under the right pastor and he's speaking life into you, bro, God will use the pastor to just keep breaking down your heart, bro.
And planting seeds
and keep breaking it down. And that's what happened with me. I was going to church, and after church, I'm gonna be honest, and sometimes after church, I go straight to the wherever I go and gas. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That still don't mean God wasn't working on me, because I knew He was working on me. But I leave church, I go smoke. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Leave church, I go smoke. Then it started gradually slowing down. I remember one time I left church, boom, church was over and I was smoking. And the weed was so bad, bro. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not even getting high.
I'm just doing
stuff.
Yeah.
And I just felt the Spirit of the Lord just like, you just doing stuff, bro. You just doing stuff. But bro, it start just breaking me down, bro, by going to church and really sitting under the right preacher for my heart. And I'm lucky that's my dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's speaking life to this day. Speaking life. And it just helped me. Then boom. Change of heart was just like, I want to do better, bro. Yeah. I want to do better. And then from that,
you start putting in the work.
I start putting in the work because I wanted it.
Yeah.
Then from that, boom, Holy Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
No, celibacy.
Mm-hmm.
Then from that, Holy Ghost.
Baptized.
Celibacy. We got baptized
together. Yep.
Baptized and celibacy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Holy Ghost.
Yeah.
And from there, we go here. We go here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I feel like mine is so similar. Like it's really the same story. So I really don't even have to go in depth because it's literally the same story. Mine started when I was in college. I feel like it was my junior year. Yeah, I think it was my junior year. And I was personally trying to figure out how I could just be better. No God involved. I was just trying to figure out how I could be better. And so I realized I was just a broken girl that everybody looked up to. Like, I was just a broken girl. And I just would get in so much trouble, like my mouth and my anger and all of this. I was just always in something. And so my journey was me trying to heal from the wounds of my mom. You know, like I realized that anger, I'm always fighting, just all of these things, you really act just like your mama. Like, you know, so I started going to counseling. And I would go to counseling, I would act like, you know, girl, I'm not listening. But when I would get back to the room, I would apply everything she would say, and I would just be so excited. And I remember just telling like my cousin, like, today was so good. I didn't talk in there, but it was so good. You know, just trying to tell people about my counseling journey. And then one day it just became like, counseling was good. Don't get me wrong, it was amazing. It opened me up. But again, like he said, God was using her to only plant the seeds. That was work that only God could do. So one day I just called my cousin, Shawan, and I was just kind of telling her where I was in a position. Like, I mean, I don't really feel right turning to alcohol all the time or having sex all the time. Like, I want more. Like, there's just something else I want. So she started sending me books. And all of the books would be like T.D. Jakes and scriptures and all of this stuff. So I started reading, and I would just be reading books that were based off the Bible. And then I found the Bible, and then I just started reading, and I started going to church. And like he said, I started going to church, to a church in Albany. Great pastor, great church. But while I was there, it was good, and then I would leave. Let's go get drunk.
Right.
Like, let's go out. You know. And so it was just like, it wasn't that what he was saying wasn't good or that God wasn't moving. It was just, I wasn't all the way in. And so, but it took those many moments to just keep building it every day. When you get a little bit of God, you get hungry for more. Like, you just feel like, all right, I want more of this. And so you are willing to really stop whatever you're doing. So I just started telling myself, like, I want more. And then my big breakthrough was when I went to Trinidad. I was alone, isolated. Every time I'm isolated, that's when God uses me. Because he knows he has given me this power of influence. And so when he talks to me, he wants me by myself. So I was over there for 30 days. God was just talking to me. And I was just feeling weird, feeling different. And if you go watch our first video and our second video on YouTube, you'll see the story of my Trinidad and when I came back and told Jay, like, things just gotta change, you know? So that's where it was, like, and it just happened. We got baptized. We were still in the world, but we knew we wanted different. We got baptized. Then once we started being celibate, I think we got celibate July. I had my last drink the next year in like February. So I was still drinking, but there was a lot of things I had cut out. And then in February, I stopped drinking. Yeah. So it's a process, but it's so worth it. You'll know. Like, so back to your question, when will you know? Like, when did we know? We knew, like we just said, but you'll know when it's time for real. Yeah. You'll definitely know.
And for you just to even ask that, you know.
You know, it's, yeah.
Like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Just made the decision.
Yeah. You know. He tugging at you. He told you to ask it.
Yeah.
So you know. Definitely. So that wraps up this video. Vlogmas Day 7. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Screenshot this.
And we out.
Wait.